Welcome West High to the Wednesday Word. This is the first Wednesday Word of the third trimester. We're going to go over a few things real quick. Number one, make sure you are not parking in the bus lane. We've asked this all year. We're going to start putting boots on cars or towing cars that cannot comply with this very simple request. We'll be sending notes home as well to all parents, reminding them of this and letting them know that towing or a boot placed on your car is a possibility for those of you that are still parking in this spot. Second, please bring your ID to lunch. We're getting some complaints that lunch is taking too long. Lunch line is taking too long. And specifically, part of the reason is because our food service workers have to enter your code by hand when you don't bring your ID, which is much longer to do than just swiping your card. And third, we've seen an uptick in play fighting here at school. It makes it very difficult for the adults in the building to distinguish, is it play fighting or is it real fighting? According to district policy, play fighting can result up to a 5-day suspension. We're going to be starting to follow that protocol when you get back after spring break. So even if you're play fighting, you could be facing up to a 5-day out-of-school suspension for that. It causes a disruption. It's not necessary. You're not in junior high or elementary school anymore. There's to be no play fighting at the high school level. And seniors, we need to elect a president and vice president for commencement, a class president. The class president gives an address at commencement. The vice president introduces the faculty sponsor or the faculty speaker at commencement. So if you're interested in running for senior class president or senior class vice president, please see Mr. Yoder as soon as possible in the guidance office. And reminder, given this is spring break next week, this Friday we will be on a shortened day. We get out 2 hours early for spring break. Real quick, I want to acknowledge and honor all the students who were inducted into the National Honor Society last week. The NHS is the nation's highest ranked honor society for academics at the high school level. So congratulations for all of you that reached that milestone. And also a big shout out to all of the first place winners, actually all the place winners at State BPA, which was held a couple weeks ago. I'm going to acknowledge the first place winners right now. Congratulations to Evelyn Assay for her extemporaneous speech. She got first place. Congratulations to Allison Assay and Evelyn Assay. They got first place in the visual design team. Congratulations to Maggie Shen, first place in presentation management individual. First place to Wasal Haroon, Vismitha Vupala, and Haya Syed. They got first place in presentation management team. First place to Wasal Haroon for first place in health research presentation. First place for Avonlea Jones and Emily Hagawar, first place podcast team. And first place to Junze Sun in the admin support concepts. Congratulations, Junze. First place also, we got some others here, to Leon Ahmed, Audrey Crawford, Myra Crawford for first place in global marketing. First place to Zevia Stevenson for first place in entrepreneurship. First place to Jack Twait for interview skills. And first place for Leon Ahmed for advanced interview skills. So just a huge testament to the wonderful BPA program that we have. So congratulations to all of you who did well at state, and congratulations to all of you who have qualified for BPA Nationals. Huge shout out also to the West High Health Occupational Students of America, HOSA, for our chapter. They had their first ever leadership conference this past weekend. Congratulations to all the students who placed first in those competitions as well. First place in general chemistry to Vinalin Kotev. First place in prepared speaking to Wad Defala. First place in epidemiology to Serene Hamza. First place in cultural diversity and disparity to Wasal Haroon. And first place to medical terminology to Vinalin Kotev. So congratulations to our host members. And it's time right now to also give some congratulations to our budding physicists. Congrats to Richard Yang and Cade Benson on progressing to the next round of the U.S. International Physics Olympics team. Congratulations again, Richard and Cade. And finally, the Community Inclusion Club, better known as CIC, will be having a meeting tomorrow in room 17 after school. CIC is one of the best organizations we have here at West High. It's a group that works to ensure that no student with disabilities feels alone or excluded at West High. If you're interested in working with CIC, go to the meeting tomorrow, room 17, after school. And finally, it is National School Social Worker Week, so we want to give a huge shout out to Mr. Lee and Ms. Dugan for all the great work they do for our school. And finally, for perfect attendance for last week, it was student 446, and they had perfect attendance. Dave Garcia, Junior Dave Garcia, you won perfect attendance award, free lunch. See Miss Amanda in the office so we can get you hooked up for a free lunch at a restaurant of your choice. Everybody have a great spring break next week. Take care, go West.